Hi Mortgage Heroes, Andy Cruz here in Business Development, and this is your weekly video newsletter. Well, this week we are literally just days away from the election. It has been months and months and months of lead up into this election that will determine who our president will be for the next 4 years. Will it be Trump? Will it be Biden? Will you care? I don't know. But what's important about this is that whoever it is that becomes our president will have some material impact on housing and the mortgage industry. You know, for these last couple of months, ever since the COVID shutdowns happened, you know, the stimulus package came in with the CARES Act, and the Fed stepped in and started buying billions and billions of dollars a month of mortgage-backed securities. That brought new money into the market so that banks could lend money to you and me at a much lower rate than we've ever seen before. Now, as we get to the end of the year, there's still time left to take advantage of the low rates, but what's going to happen after the election, we kind of don't know. There's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of theory, of course, and you know, there's a talking head saying, well, if Trump wins, it's going to mean this, this, this. If Biden wins, it's going to be this, this, this. Well, you know, people can represent either side of the conversation, either side of the argument, if you will, but what's really going to come down to pass at the end is having to address the hard data of housing. The hard data of housing is that we have a lot of people in forbearance still, more than 3 million people in forbearance. And that's forbearances that are being extended now and will conclude probably in the March or April months of 2021. Some of the hard real estate data is that we have an eviction moratorium in place until December 31st. But what happens after that? Are we going to extend that too? Is that going to expire? Are we going to see mass evictions? There's a lot of really key ticking time bombs, if you will, that are on the horizon that are going to have to get addressed no matter who the president is. So right now what you're seeing is the marketplace taking advantage of whatever they can. They're trying to take advantage of the low rates. They're trying to take advantage of getting into a home before the end of the year. Even with low inventory, people are overbidding. And now it's not even about getting your offer accepted. It's about winning. Like we're literally using the word winning an offer. And every time someone's offer gets accepted, you have 5, 10, 15, sometimes 20 people whose offers were not accepted. They go right back on the market looking for a place in this super tight, low inventory environment. So, you know, some of these housing things are really, really going to have to come to pass, and some hard decisions are going to have to be made. Are we going to extend benefits that are going to help people kind of get through this economic cycle and this downturn that we have? Or are we going to just let the chips fall as they may, and then people have to pick up the scraps and kind of rebuild their lives as a result of us not taking action? You know, regardless of which our president is at the end of this, after November 3rd, there's going to be some really, really hard decisions to make. Some are going to be popular, some are going to be very unpopular. Now, what do you take from this? What you take from this is be prepared. Now, I know we talk about being prepared a lot in the sense of getting ready to buy a house, getting ready to refinance, but honestly, get yourself financially prepared, because if there isn't a safety net at the end of all this, then it's to our own benefit to have our ducks in a row, to have our knowledge base kind of tight and shored up and concrete, and then be flexible financially to make decisions that are good for us and our family short term and also long term. So when it comes to that, take an honest look at your finances, take an honest look at your work, your income, your debts, where you're putting all your money, like where is it as far as where your debt commitments are, how much are you saving, what's your house value, is it beneficial to move now or to move later, or should you stay? So those are all the kind of conversations that we have all the time that maybe you're not aware of because you might not be having it with us. If you just need to have a sounding board to kind of throw some ideas off and just kind of get a sense of whether or not things are adding up in your own sense of what's happening moving forward and what you have in front of you right now, we're happy to be those people. You know, you're our past clients. We've done business with you before, and whether you need to talk to me or to Brian or to William, you can talk to any of us, and we'd be happy to kind of take a look at what you're trying to comprehend and make sense out of it and help you make the next best choice for you and for your family. So that's all we got this week. We got the election coming next week, and then we might have a decision. We might not have a decision for weeks, but we will still have a video newsletter next week talking about what's going on and how it relates to housing investing and real estate. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you need to reach us before the election, send us a DM, give us a call, or shoot us an email. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.